The Opals have fallen to the US to claim silver at the Basketball World Cup. The Aussies struggled with their offence for the first time in the tournament. Liz Cambridge restricted to just 7 points in the 73-56 loss.
Well, look, I'm very proud of the team. To win a silver medal, it's hard to win any medal at any major championship, and we faced a lot of adversity just to get. Look, I'm proud. Disappointed with the game and how it went, but very proud of this team.
Returning to league, and the Newcastle All Blacks have ended a 31-year drought, claiming the men's division at this year's Curry knockout in Dubbo. A 79th minute field goal securing the nail-biting win. Meanwhile, in the women's decider, the Newcastle Yowies also claimed the trophy. A late try to Nalika Barker, completing the dominant win. Merryweather's Morgan Sidlick is through to round 4 at the Cloud9 Surfing Cup in the Philippines. In a round 3 heat full of fellow Aussies, the teenager excelled, scoring a 5.7 and then a heat high 8.8.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Well done.
Yeah, stands tall.
Swansea's Tom Edwards has failed to finish the final race of the 2018 World Supersport 300 Series. The teenager qualified in third and got the whole shot to lead the field early on, but his race ended on lap 8. 21-year-old Spanish rider Ana Carrasco stole the headlines by becoming the first ever female motorcycle racing world champion. The Red Bull Air Race is headed to the US, where history could be made. The penultimate round could crown the world champion, and Matt Hall is well in the hunt for a maiden world title.
A brief pit stop at home before a big final 2 rounds, where the mission for Matt Hall is world domination.
If I win both races, I am guaranteed to be world champion. If we don't win this next race, world champion. If we don't win this next race, then we have to start looking at, how far ahead do I need to be in the last race to guarantee world champion.
Hall is only 6 points behind current leader Martin Schonker. 30 points are up for grabs in the 2 American rounds.
I've always looked at him, he's been behind me. This is the first time in the season he's actually been in front of me. But I've been looking at him the whole season going, he's the one that's, I think, probably the biggest threat when the pressure's on.
The Merryweather pilot has stood on the podium 4 times this season, 2 of them on the top step.
I still think we're the most consistent player out there, and with just a little ounce of luck, I think we're still looking pretty good.
Indianapolis this weekend will be all about precision.
Everybody already knows the track, everyone already knows where the lines are, and everyone's going to be flying fast from day one. The plane has to be absolutely perfect and fast. The second thing is just making sure your brain's engaged and not worrying too much about the pressure of the World Championship, just concentrating on flying the best you can and going out there and enjoying it. Like all sports, if you enjoy it, you do well.
Kate Haberfield, NBN News.
The State Open Women's Softball Championships wrapped up in Newcastle today, with 8 teams from across New South Wales competing at Stevenson Park over the long weekend. Our locals finished 6th overall after losing to Penrith City in the 5th place playoff. The Newcastle side showed promising signs during the tournament, blooding young players such as Olivia Moore and Grace Rickson, who's been selected in the state under-17 side. 430 sailors have competed on Lake Macquarie over the long weekend at the New South Wales Youth Championships. South Lake Macquarie Sailing Club played host to more than 300 boats, featuring plenty of emerging talent. The calm conditions opened the door for some spectacular racing across all classes.
There are kids under 18 from all around the state and interstate that have come to compete here, and it's a 9-race event. We had a pretty windy day on Saturday, but great day yesterday, a bit light today.
Well, it's a lake that produces champions, Paul, so I'm sure they'll have a good time.
It's just getting more popular. Thanks, Mitch. Stay with us. Gav has the latest weather next.
Experience smooth, creamy milk chocolate, perfectly blended with rich cocoa. Cadbury Dark Milk.
Get summer ready at Big W with pool inflatables for $15 and kids beach towels for $4. new season range. Available now.
So, I hear you're in insurance.
Yeah.
Can you get me a cheap deal on my car?
Of course, but we don't just deal in insurance, we deal in simpleness.
Simpleness.
Simpleness! We make it easy to save time and money on all that household stuff. Car insurance, switching to energy, home loans, and lots more. Even insurance for your little fluffy woof woof brain. Now, this is supposed to be a party. Sergey, hit it! Discover simpleness and compare the market. Simples.
Hi, honey. I've got the pork roast. I'll be home soon.
Riverview Farms pork roast, perfectly cooked for your family and ready to go, just like Nana made it every time.
Scott's big stock take sale is on now. Take 40 to 60% off all homewares in Manchester, 15 to 40% off all electrical, and 30 to 40% off all clothing, footwear and underwear. Exclusions apply. See in-store or online for details.
Feel like you're being left behind by settling for one of the big four banks? Well, don't wait for a sign to start getting ahead. Discover the way banking should be with Newcastle Permanent.
Don't just think you're insured when your daughter invites a few friends over on social media. No, you are, with accidental damage cover with GIO Platinum Home Insurance.
So I was whitening my smile with a photo filter. My friend said, why not whiten in real life? I wondered, does that even work? She said, Oral-B 3D White really whitens. Oral-B 3D White toothpaste removes up to 95% of stains in 3 days. See, your smile looks great. Oral-B, brush like a pro.
Hello. Get summer ready at Big W. With outdoor cushions for $8. And melamine plates for $2. Big W's new season range. Available now.
Time to get all the latest details on the weather now with Gav.
Thanks so much, Paul. I come bearing good news. We have rain on the way for drought-stricken areas of New South Wales in a couple of days. This evening's weather shot, it was spectacular over the Hunter Valley over the weekend. Balloons everywhere, beautiful stuff. Some amazing photos on weather shots of all of the colour. Fantastic that festival, that fiesta is getting bigger and bigger. Good rain in Western Australia. The farming districts again getting another good drop, and that's why they've been sharing the love and sending the hay our way. Some falls there right throughout eastern Queensland, dry for New South Wales today. Again, you can see why. A lot of dry air, warm air starting to heat up, moving in right across eastern Australia. Cloud is building. It's been a nice little drop so far, backing off throughout tomorrow, but it's not going to give up the ghost. It is going to deliver rain throughout central New South Wales over the drought-stricken farming districts come mostly Wednesday night into Thursday. Thursday's looking very positive indeed. Leading up to its arrival, we've got some very warm northerlies yet again returning to the region. So very warm in between Sydney and Brisbane. Very comfortable, in fact, along the coast. There's a lot of heat in the centre at the moment. Perth 22, very warm for Adelaide and right throughout the southeast, and humid right throughout the top end now as the wet season builds. Temperatures into the low 20s. A spectacular day over the valley this morning. It was blue in the upper Hunter, but beautiful cumulus cloud formations right throughout the valley this afternoon. It was picture perfect indeed. Just a little bit of humidity about, which helped with those big fat Qs right over the valley. So tomorrow we've got more of a blue sky day due to the northerly winds, so the air mass is going to be drier and therefore warmer. No chance of rain. It is going to be a dry day right across the region from the central coast over the beautiful lake area, Port Stephens, Newcastle, Stocko looking very nice to Raymond Terrace. Then then further inland, right across the suburban areas from Jesmond to Wallsend and inland, we're looking at the mid-20s easily, and then we'll climb into the mid to high 20s throughout the Upper Hunter, which is still very, very dry indeed and still awaiting for the big rain. Taking a look at conditions on the water, pretty small surface, not going to be overly big at all, a couple of feet with only a metre there running. You're looking at a high tide at about 1:34 tomorrow afternoon, so the low is early at about 7 o'clock. Sun to rise, 5:29, daylight saving kicks in this coming Sunday, setting just before 6. Take a look at this forecast, we've got rain icons. Been a long time since we've had one of those. Good to see. Showers following suit. We may see some nice numbers there widespread right across the entire region. We've got some on offer also for the Upper Hunter. Not massive amounts, but it's something. It's consistent. We've got good falls there. We need little bits. We need it to build, and then maybe some follow-up falls. So we always hope that October would deliver, and it looks like the first week is going to do just that. As we move into the new month. The totals there, well, some nice forecasts for the Central Coast as well. Well, we've got another fabulous beach day on the way throughout tomorrow. It is going to be a glorious one with those big blue skies, and we'll have the rain hold off for a couple of days. So make sure you get to the beach tomorrow and make the most of it. It is going to be quite small. As we check the catchments here for our Monday, Annabay 58%, Grahamstown 77, 88 for Tomago, Lostock's down to 96, Chichester at 88 at the moment. So overall, we're in pretty good shape as far as our catchments are concerned, but we'd love some decent rain and a little bit on the way this Thursday.
Thank you, Gav, and that's our bulletin for this evening.
Thanks for joining us from all of us here.
Good night.